Oh my goodness, what is up, YouTube? Oh, Instagram, I forgot about Instagram. Facebook, I think I'm streaming to you. This is Niki with Homeschool Knockouts. Y'all forgive me, I spilled my tea. I didn't spill it. I was being responsible, but the tea came up through the straw and it's all over me, so I'm sticky and I'm hot. But I'm here and you guys are here. Let me just get everything set up as you guys come on in. I have some lovely freebies that I'm going to show you or tell you all about. Let me just get my bearings. Y'all come on in. I haven't seen you guys in a excuse me, a long time. So let me edit one of these. What's today? Friday? But it's not Friday night. Well, it kind of is. Okay, we are talking about homeschool mistakes. I think that was the title I had, y'all, in the community board. My mistakes, homeschooling mistakes. Okay, so we'll just go with that. At least you know the gist of what we're talking about. All right, so we're going to show that, save it, run it, and okay. All right, okay, guys. Welcome. Tonight, we are going to be talking about, I'm just jumping right into it, y'all. We are going to be talking about homeschooling mistakes. Don't do what I did. Okay. But before we get into that, I want to do a little bit of housekeeping. It's been over a month since I've been on. Hi, Newberry Tribe. Hey. Hi to you and to my Facebook family. Hello. I totally forgot about Instagram. They're just going to have to figure it out. But I want to, okay, I'm just cleaning things up on my dashboard. Okay, so first things first. Let me talk about the freebies, okay? Because I was late and this live stream was supposed to be yesterday. A lot of things going on, y'all. Sorry about that. But I'm not going to make you wait until the end of the live stream because, you know, my live streams go on for at least an hour or 2 hours. But I do have some freebies for you because I am working on my kindergarten curriculum for the whole school year. And I just printed out a couple of sheets. I mean, it's over 100 pages, y'all. It's for the whole year and it's growing. I didn't have time to put the links in so you can download it. So when the live stream is over, I will immediately put those links in the description box, and then you can click on it and get your free downloads of this. Now this I'm just starting with kindergarten because that's what I've been working on, but so y'all know math is my thing, and so I have, well, let me start with this real quickly, and this is free, guys. This is absolutely free. Okay, so we have and y'all know how I do things. I like to make things for different levels of students. So you have your high achievers, you have your average kids, and then you have yours below average. Okay, so so right here I have Domino Edition. Now the reason why I'm showing you Domino Edition, and I'm sorry for the green screen and a little fuzziness, y'all. I'm just trying to get it together. But I'm doing Domino Edition because in my book, which is coming out next month, more on that later, I am a big proponent of learning hands-on learning using manipulatives. And one of the things that my children and other children I have seen, one thing that they love, dominoes, right? So I'm starting off with this one. So with dominoes, I have, can y'all see that? I have 2 domino worksheets where you're looking for the number. Wait, is that the right one? You're counting. Which one is this one? Oh, I didn't finish this one. Okay, so let me show you this one. So you have like for this one, you have like the missing number, and you have to figure out based on this number and the domino dots you have here, you have to fill in the dots here. So your sum equals the 9. So here, let me just do it like this so you can help bear with me. So here your child will put in 5 dots because 5 plus 4 equals 9. And then it goes on right here. And this goes up to 12. For this one, I also do a blank one. So if your child is a little bit more advanced, they can take a domino. My dominoes are so dirty, y'all. And the dominoes, you know how long it took me to get these dominoes to fit in these corners? So they can take a domino and just fill in. Let's see if I can make that look. Sorry, my fan is blowing, so I don't want the paper to move around. So you could just take, well, don't do that. Put your child can put the domino there. They see the numbers and they add them up, and then they fill in the number in the blank. So they'll grab a domino, set it here or here, whatever, copy the dots, and then just fill in, put in the sum. Okay. So those are the two. And then this one, I didn't fill in the other half, but your child could put in whatever they wanted. Oh, I did. Okay, no, this is fine, y'all. I'm sorry, I have so many of these. All right, so I was thinking I forgot to add these, but this is just a blank. So, blank, and 1, and they will copy it down here. 0 and 1 equals 1, all right? Or if you're Terrence Howard, it's 5. So I have this one, and then I have it as a blank, okay? So if your child is more advanced, or if you just want your child to do things on their own, more open-ended, you have a choice between the two. So those two, and then the what is missing, you have the blank one, and then the pre-filled in ones. And again, the dominoes fit perfectly. So this is your standard domino. It goes, you can't see it from here, but it goes right, it fits right on this thing very perfectly. All right, so those are freebies that I'm giving to you guys, and I'm going to be doing, starting in August, it's going to be the freebie month, okay? And I'm going to do it for all grade levels because I have a lot of stuff. So I just wanted to show you that in case you need to get out of here. And that will be ready as soon as this live is over. Okay, so what we're talking about. Oh, hold on. I have a Newberry tribe. Okay, the Newberry tribe. It's the day in the life of Shelby, but I started my channel. Hey, Shelby. Okay. Got a new name, a reboot. Give us a book update as well, please. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. So thanks for coming on in. All right. So let's get into the 3. Well, I'm not even going to put a number on it because there are so many mistakes, but the number 1 mistake homeschoolers make, and it doesn't matter if you're a beginner or a veteran, as you will see, because this is actually was my number 1 mistake, and that is overloading on curriculum. Y'all have seen so many videos. I should put that. No, I'm not going to put it in the screen. You guys have seen so many videos where I have bought my spelling. I bought 4 different kinds of spelling curriculum, and by the end of the year, I have my hits or misses. And a lot of times I had a miss because I kept buying so much curriculum. I wouldn't give curriculum enough time. If some of you, my old heads, remember when I was using Well-Ordered Language, the grammar program from Classical Academic Press, I used that book for about 6 weeks, and then I was like, oh, this is so repetitive. We're not enjoying this. I put it away. I went to Fix It Grammar, only to come back to Well-Ordered Language because one of you guys said, yes, after 6 weeks, it takes off. So I had quit right like 2 inches before the finish line. So I went back to it, and it was fine. So, but because I had a lot of curriculum around me, I was able to jump and just, keep trying on lots of different things without really giving what I have or what I had a fair chance. So that is a number 1 problem, I think, for a lot of homeschoolers, especially if you're with a homeschool charter and they give you instructional funds. That's free money, and not to you directly, but to make purchases for your learning materials. So, oh, you know what? Can you guys hear me? Can I do a sound check? Can y'all put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me? I'm just babbling away. This is really like a practice live stream, y'all, because I have things I want to do and everything's a mess. But if you can hear me, put a one in the chat. Okay, thank you. Shelby, you went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I appreciate that. And then Shelby, I want to check out your new channel and see. Is that a homeschooling channel, Shelby? Let me know so we can shout you out and go support you. But the number one issue, at least for me, was I started with a homeschool. I started as a independent homeschooler or a PSA in California, and then I moved on to a homeschool charter. And I had 3 kids, and I had, I think, almost 3,000 per kid. So I had a lot of resources at my disposal, and so I bought a lot of curriculum, and that is not always a good thing. Okay, you get analysis paralysis. So my remedy is save your money. Go with the first thing you have and use it for at least that. Use it for a quarter, right? So what is that, like 12 weeks or so? Just because you might find that some curriculum. Now, I have a master's in course development and curriculum design, and with some programs, you'll see that it starts very slow in the beginning and then it picks up, or it's amazing in the beginning and then in the middle and toward the end it starts to drag and lag. So you never know what you get until you actually get into your curriculum. So keep that in mind. So if you're fly by your pants, and when you get new curriculum, you don't pop open the book and go, let me see what I have here. Let's do something. Okay. All right. I just grabbed, okay, this. I wanted to like this because I like real science for kids. But when you grab your curriculum, you're going to pop it open, and, you're going to go through your text, right? Especially if you have the teacher's edition. Do I have one with the teacher's edition? Let me see. I don't feel like grabbing it. But you're going to go through it. You're going to flip through it. And then after you flip through it, just off your initial reactions, just look at it. Does one chapter seem especially long or really text heavy, or the instructions seem a little bit advanced? Does it jump from chapter to chapter? Like one chapter is just fine, middle of the road, and then the next chapter is like a college level. You have curriculum that the transitions from chapter to chapter are uneven. So that's how kids get tripped up, because it will just take off really fast and too soon. So the whole point of when you get curriculum, you flip through it and you look for those pitfalls. Now, if you're new to curriculum or just don't know what to look for, you really just want to look for like the first couple of pages, because that's where you will decide, oh, I don't like this, or this, we're not really feeling this. Okay, so look at the first couple of pages. Okay, and then if you find that, oh, you know what, chapter 5 and chapter 7 might be problems. Okay, now this is what I did for math. Now, for all of Singapore math, y'all know I love primary mathematics. I did not like how they taught fractions. And so I knew when we got to fractions, which was usually the second semester, I was going to have to supplement, which I did with, let's see. Now, I don't have the fraction book in front of me, but this, this is going to be a long live stream. Now, I don't have the fractions book in front of me, but you have fractions here. This is the Keys 2 series, right? And you see fractions starts, it's the jumping off point for the booklet. I just happen to have algebra, but you have the fraction one. So when we got to chapter 12 or 11 for primary mathematics, I'm like, okay, put the book away. We have a new one for this chapter, and we would just work out of that. Now, had I stayed with fractions, I didn't like teaching it. I didn't like how it approached fractions. I thought my child would struggle. But what I did was I just let him do a little bit just to see. And I was like, yeah, I'm not going to be able. Let me see if he can get it. If he can get it, then I'll push through it. But if he doesn't get it, I don't get it. we're out of here. Peace. So, and we went to another book, and that was fine, mainly because I went through the book. So, when you're getting a whole bunch of curriculum, a lot of times you're not going through the books. So go through the books, look and see where there are pitfalls, and then supplement. That doesn't mean buy a whole nother curriculum. That means go find you some worksheets or go find you some exercises online, something that's free. Don't buy a whole nother curriculum to supplement 1 or 2 chapters. Don't do that, y'all. All right. Any questions so far? Shelby says, we moved from the UK to Asia. Ooh, lovely. So I initially started it as a family vlog mixed with other things, including homeschooling stuff. But I'm a newbie and finding my feet, so it's rough at the moment. Girl, we have all been there. Like, y'all remember back in the day, I used to have almost 300 people in the live. I'm starting over from scratch, and that is okay. Absolutely okay. So, guys, those of you in the live stream, if you guys can go help out a fellow and long time veteran homeschooler, the Newberry tribe, and give that sister some support. She is a homeschooler. All right, so that was number 1. Overloading on curriculum or curriculum hopping. Now, if your funds are limited, you probably gonna be okay, So just don't have that shiny item syndrome, okay? Where you want to get this and get that. Stay with what you have. Like they say, dance with the one who brung you. That's how I'm able to have all of these videos, because you see all the curriculum that I have. I need all that curriculum. It kind of gave me stress, okay? So start with your core book, what they call your main, your spine, or your Bible, your main book, your main learning resource. And then if you need the supplement, but not with the curriculum, do that, or give it some time so you can stay with that curriculum before you go off and purchase something else. Okay. All right. Number two mistake that homeschoolers make. These are common mistakes. And actually, I should have started off with this one. I didn't do this, but I know a lot of people do. Especially if you were in the public school, um, if your kids are coming out, you want to do what you know, right? And so you repeat the traditional school at home. I know when I first started homeschooling, my oldest child was in 2nd grade. So we didn't have a lot of school in us. He actually homeschooled in kindergarten, then we left. We were with the homeschool charter, and then we left, and then we came back. We went back to public school, and then we left and went homeschooling full throttle. But I've seen a lot of parents, even those who were homeschooled themselves, but somehow that traditional model still creeps in because you're still exposed to it, whether it's TV or friends or whatever. And mainly it's having this set schedule. We do this at 9 o'clock, or we start school at this time, and then we have this subject at this time, math at this time, science, and it's all very regimented, as if there were a bell, and then you move on to the next subject. And that is a recipe for chaos. Oh my goodness. Okay. Y'all, this has been a week. Like, my son, he just went off out the country for one of his graduation gifts. He is out traveling, Costa Rica, Panama. He left last night. He had a big presentation for work. He's in this fellowship, and he had to do it a day earlier because he was actually going to be leaving out the country. I haven't slept in 2 days. Okay. That's why I got all this get up on. Okay. Haven't slept. So bear with me. Where was I going with this? Got the memory of a gnat right now. Oh, y'all help me. Okay, so I'm going live again because I want to show you a whole bunch of things that I don't have ready. But the in my book, I'm going to start reading excerpts from my book, and I don't have a proof copy from Amazon or from Amazon, so I'll just be reading from the raw manuscript. And there's a whole issue I'll discuss at the end of this live about piracy and things like that with my book. But I have an amazing chapter on routines versus schedules, and lots of different scenarios, and how to go from if you're doing routines, embedding loop schedules, block schedules, all kinds of schedules into that. But with your recreating traditional school at home, it's that old favorite worn blanket, or that old t-shirt, or those old jeans that are worn out in the crotch area and in the knees. We like what's familiar to us or what's kind of normal. And sometimes we're afraid to take that leap into doing something that basically scares us. We just don't know what we're going to get. So for that, I say you definitely want to broaden your homeschool circle. It really helps if you talk to other parents who are doing non-traditional scheduling, okay? Because then you can say, oh, okay, I see this in action. I know this can work. I know I can be successful with this. One reason why people or parents are afraid to shy they're afraid to shy away from a traditional homeschool schedule is because if you're not focused on what your day is going to look like, it could be a zoo. It could be a madhouse, right? Especially if you have multiple grades and multiple children. Someone's doing this and that and that, and it gets to be crazy. And then you're in the closet with your glass of vodka and soda, just trying to get through the day. We don't want you to do that, okay? So, I mean, we still want you to have your drink, but we don't want you crying tears over your mocktail or cocktail. So, so what I encourage homeschoolers to do is try it out, treat it like the first week of school. Now, in most schools, whether you're homeschool, private, or public, you usually don't start school on a Monday. You usually start school like on a Wednesday. That way you get your toes wet. You guys, everyone gets a little piece, a little taste of what's going on. And then you have that weekend to course correct. Maybe if there's something you needed at school, you have that weekend to go get if you didn't get it already. You're homeschooling. If you find the curriculum you have, something's missing, or, there's something you kind of didn't get, or the flow and pace with your kids feels clunky, you only have 3 days or 2 days if you want to do Thursday, Friday. And then you have that weekend to rearrange stuff, get your bearings together, and then come back strong for Monday. So with your schedule, if you're tied to, 8 o'clock this time, 8:45 this time, 9:15 this time. If you're afraid to let go because that's your anchor, try Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, a block routine. You know what? I have let me show you. I have block routines. I think y'all, I have a free block schedule on my channel. If you go to my channel, just type in block schedule. I gave away a free one. Let me see if I can pull one up and I can show you. And so what you can do is, you just gradually, let me just show you. Did I save some up here? Child, I have not been on this thing in like 2 months. No, not, I'm going to have to go into, hold on. I have it in, on my laptop. So I'm going to bring it up. Now, as I'm looking for this, if anybody wants to come on live and talk, Shelby, if you want to come on and block schedules. Say something. You guys know I'm all for that. Okay. Block schedules. I know y'all, I'm all over the place, but hold on. I got it right here. And let me share my screen. Okay, that's not it. That is part of my text. Let's try this again. If anybody wants to come on and share. Is this it? What is all my book chapters keep coming up. I'm sorry, y'all. We're gonna get there. We are going to get there because this is really important. Really having a relaxed routine, not something that, okay. Oh, there are images. I'm in documents. Duh. Okay, y'all. I'm sorry. Block schedules. Where are you? Okay, I might just have to. Okay, hold on. I see it. Pages. but they're images. All right. Well, I know where I have it. I have it in Canva. Anyway, I want you to see this because I really want you to understand all the different ways you can chop up your day. Okay. All the different ways you can chop up your day. And go to projects. I just got so much going on. But I'm so happy you guys are here. I'm back on. All my books are done. I've actually done 3 books since last year when I started this one. Hold on, let me concentrate. Block schedules. Okay. And I'm going to be rolling those out and we're going to have lots of discussions and all kinds of fun stuff. Okay. I'm getting through. Hey, do you guys just give me one in the chat? Are you liking the Look Inside series where I just take curriculum and I flip through it from the beginning of the book all the way to the end of the book? If you guys are enjoying those, let me know because I have a lot more to do. Right now, I'm looking for my block schedule and good Lord, guys, I can't find it. Maybe, okay, I'm just gonna come back to y'all. I'm sorry, I can't find it. Hold on, I'm thinking. All right, I'll come back to it. So, let's see. One caffeinated mom says we do a mixture kind of. I have a printed daily schedule for the boys, but we don't follow it to the T. I use all my plans as blueprints. All right, now see. One caffeinated mom, OCM. Now you got me wanting to find my black. It's just my laptop. Okay, so if you guys have a strategy for organizing files on your downloads. Okay, duh. For organizing files on your laptop, please share that with me. Block schedules. Okay, here we go. Okay, so let's do this one. Let me share my screen. Oh, you know what? I wonder if I can just download it. Sorry, y'all. StreamYard. This is a platform I use to go live. They have so many new options on here that I'm not familiar with yet. And I'm learning. Okay, let me do this an overlay. Okay, add an overlay. Why don't I do an overlay, but I'll do it like that. And we have, where's that download? Okay, weekly schedule. I named it weekly schedule. Okay, so out weekly schedule. Oh dear, no, it's not showing. Okay, so I'm just gonna do it old school. I'm just gonna share my screen for you. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. Let me just pull it up. It's right here. I'm just gonna share my screen. Okay, let me just make it big because I have a lot of stuff that I don't want y'all to see just yet. All right. Okay, so let me go ahead and come back on to StreamYard. Oh Lord. What is that? StreamYard, where are you? Oh, did I hang up? Did I? Good Lord. Okay. Hold on, y'all. I can't find. Did I just? Oh, here's my live stream. Okay, I'm sorry. The live stream, I thought I cut it off. Okay, now I can share my screen. Oh Lord. All right. Y'all, this is messy. For those of you who are new, I'm not messy like this. All right. So let me share my screen. Okay. Reset. Share screen. Share screen. Oh, now it's denying me. Okay, let's see if I can still. Oh, guys. All right. Window. Okay, here we go. All right, so I should, if you can see, can you guys see the weekly block schedule? I'm gonna move this over so I can look in the chat. Let me see. Could you see the block schedule? Oh my goodness. What is this? Okay, something popped up on my screen. I can't touch anything. Oh my gosh. Okay, stop sharing. All right, y'all. I'm sorry I messed up the live. Something is covering my dashboard. What? Okay. I can't get to my comments or anything. Something's covering my screen. I don't know what it is. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me see if I can do that. Oh my gosh. Y'all, I'm sorry. It's covering all my comments. I can't get to half my screen. All right, guys, I'm so sorry. I might have to exit this and then come back in. Something's covering up my screen. Look, let me show you. I'm not lying. I'm going to take a picture of it and show you. And then I'm going to come back on. This is what it looks like. And this is where the comments, this is where I would go for everything. Let me show you. All right. All right. I don't know if y'all can see that. Y'all see that? So right here, this is how I get to all my controls and everything, and something is covering that. So y'all, please come back. Promise me you'll come back. I'm going to restart the stream, and I'm coming back in 2 minutes. I don't even know. Okay, I'm sorry. Y'all come back now. You're here. Just come back. I want to get the comments. I want to click on the comments, but I can't. This is, maybe I can close it. All right. I'm going to restart the stream, y'all. Y'all come back. Oh, wait. My whole screen is locked. I can't do anything. I can't click any buttons. Lord have mercy. What is going on here? StreamYard. Leave.